No let but brutal and unusual winter conditions across the U.S. South. While one storm has moved on, a new round of ice and freezing temperatures is adding insult to injury for millions without power and heat. In Texas alone, more than 3 million homes are without power, many of them for days.
We had a fireplace and I burnt up all the wood we had. This is sad. This is a sad state of affairs. I wish it were better, but somebody's got to do some planning after all this is over and make sure there's an alternative source of energy.
Many locals are desperate. They keep asking, when will the power come back? So far, those in charge seem to be scrambling for answers.
I think from the perspective of the grid collapsing, I think what has happened here is a response that kept the grid from collapsing, that kept us from going into a blackout condition. Now, the difficulties that this has imposed on citizens of Texas, everybody in the state, have been enormous. And certainly, we need to look at what has happened here once we get everybody back online, which is the number one priority.
Some cities are without water as well, complicating an already dire situation.
They've spent a freezing night, many times their fourth night. Now they're waking up to water issues. So we're seeing the secondary and further on effects of the power. The pipes, for example, some burst because of the water freezing. Others have low pressure because those generators that support the pressure are out.
As a result of the water service interruptions, the Houston airport diverted all of its flights. COVID-19 vaccination sites have closed. In Oklahoma, some grocery stores are running out of supplies.
When we went into the store, they barely had anything. There was barely any food there. So it's just like getting real creative.
And more bad weather is on the way. A new winter storm is expected to move across the south and east over the next 2 days. More than 100 million Americans are under some type of winter weather advisory.